Sports, brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Fred VanVleet, a first-time All-Star.
Allie, his toughness and IQ, a big factor for them. Thanks for that. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. We've got Luguentz Dort. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4. And for Toronto, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. VanVleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Poeltl in at the 5 spot.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Siakam. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Trent. 4 on the clock. And that's good from 17 feet.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma
No good on the
State.
free throw. Well, buckle up. It's opening night. No more talk. Let's play some games that count, Brent.
Everybody in playoff contention, BA, so super excited. One of the best nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans.
Now here's VanVleet. Back to Trent. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. The shot won't fall.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Outside Giddey. This one for 3. Rebounded by Trent.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
The Thunder making a switch here. Šarić checked in. Trent hits them both. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if the shot isn't there.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Fires the 3. The Thunder with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors. Pass to Holmgren. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's VanVleet. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now another view of that incredible mobile 1 drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Trent outside. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Giddey with a double team. Trent finds Siakam from 10 feet away. Deflected. And down it goes. 2 points. for Oklahoma City. They've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Down low. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Toronto with the ball. Toronto calls timeout. The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
Changes here for the Raptors. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's OG Anunoby in for Trent. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Joe. From deep. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Dort. Back to Anunoby. Young with it. Nice move. Got a hand on it.
What instincts there as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Anunoby against Giddey. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Van Vliet outside. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Joe. Here's Šarić. Lays it up and banks it in.
Šarić being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Now here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. It's Barnes on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. And here's Šarić for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Van Vliet, the pass to Young. Now Van Vliet. It's stolen. And so it's Dario Šarić making highlights for Oklahoma City. Hunting for
Raptors. 15. The Thunder. 20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got Dario Šarić. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Williams in at small forward. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Here's Trent. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And Toronto calls time here.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Best dance team is coming your way, fans. Here they are, your North Sun 2.
Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. It's deflected. And he stays with it. Tries again. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Thunder have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Hurdles checked in for Toronto.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
Here's Mann, guarded by Van Vliet. And that one's good. Man. Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Pirtle. Here's Siakam. Tipped. And here's Giddey. Pass to Mann. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple of years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now here's Trent. He has 6. Here's Van Vliet.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. And there's the rejection. Trent outside. Takes one from 10 feet. It's tipped. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's a one-on-one situation. The reverse. And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They host the Hawks after this one. And that one's good. Man's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Trent with room to shoot. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Barnes.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Blocked. Here's Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. No good with the triple. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Young comes in for Siakam. There's a minute 12 left in the second period. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Trent with it, guarded now by Williams. The 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Here's Joe. Anunoby covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Saric. Toronto grabs the miss. There's 31 seconds left in the second period. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Anunoby finds Young. And another shot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Williams against Barnes. Shoots. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 5.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Trent with it. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Youth Dancing.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Thunder. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Dario Saric. What a contribution.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Van Fleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Siakam, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Shoots over Holmgren. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Trent, the pass to Pirtle. And here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Williams defending. That one a little long.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Trent. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Van Vliet. And he can't get that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Trent against Giddey. He got a piece of it.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pulls up. The Thunder with another miss.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. No good. Good work defensively by Dort. Here's Williams. Basket's good. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Outside Barnes. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed, and they'll get another chance.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
And the Raptors making a change here. Anunoby's checked in.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league. Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Here's Boucher for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Achua's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The offensive rebound. Anunoby. Over Dort. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and 1 trip down the floor. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Boucher against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, good D by Boucher.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. That's a little bit ugly right now.
And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mann comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a fast break now for the Thunder. The ball's knocked loose. Achua with a steal. Stripped away. To the middle. It's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Here's Anunoby.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And the shot goes. And the Thunder lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Boucher for 3. Joe grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. From deep 3-point range, they grab their own miss. Man misses.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play a at such a high level offensively.
Saric checks in for Dort.
Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the Thunder. Dario
Boucher passes to Van Vliet. Takes the three. And the Raptors get it back.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Anunoby. No good with the elbow jumper.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup is good by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work.
45.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Holmgren. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them. They're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
They're trying to come back in this game. No, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
Inside, here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Van Vliet. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now timeout called by Toronto. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Graham, can be an issue.
VA. It really limits his minutes during close games late. Well, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He's not happy with the flow and the tempo. They've been vulnerable along the perimeter. He feels they've done a good job preventing points in the paint, but that's just not enough at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Saric shot is off. Toronto trailing. Trent right side. And the layup is good off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Saric. Dort comes in for Wiggins. Giddy's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mann. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise, and the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Trent for three. That one no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Giddey passes to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Dort with a steal. It's stolen by Barnes. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet.
Just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And the first one at the line is good.
Gary Trent Jr. at the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Siakam. Van Vliet with it. The 11-footer. Misses off the right iron.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Nick Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
And don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Giddey finds Saric. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for two.
Fred Van Vliet.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his third personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
Scotty Barnes.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And for the Thunder, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
It's Siakam with the drive. The shot, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 12-4 run.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped and their opponent is at the line. And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They lead by 14. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
The biggest thing here is to avoid a silly foul. Even if they concede a bucket, they'll still be in control of the outcome.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Pirtle. Porter Jr. comes in for Siakam. Barton, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Ben in for Trent. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Saric. Robinson Earl comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Waters is subbed in for Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Offensive rebound. Here's Waters. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.